As quantity surveyors, we're often seen as the commercial backbone of a project, but one of our most valuable roles is in actively preventing disputes before they ever arise. Disputes are rarely about a single moment or decision. They're usually the result of small issues that build up over time, often due to poor communication, unclear records, or a lack of early intervention. One of the most effective ways we can prevent disputes is through clarity. That means clear records, clear scope, and clear communication. Written records matter. An early email confirming agreement on a variation may seem minor at the time, but 6 months down the line, it can be the difference between a resolved issue and a formal dispute. So get in the habit of writing things down, even if it's just a short follow-up to a phone call. Another key part of dispute avoidance is early flagging. Under NEC contracts, this is built into the process through early warning notices. But the principle applies across all contracts. If we see something that could lead to additional cost, delay, or disagreement, we should flag it straight away, and not just wait until it turns into a claim. In practice, this could be as simple as saying, just a note, this change might affect the critical path. Have you spoken to the planner? Or let's clarify whether this activity is included in the current scope before instructing it. These nudges help catch misalignments early. We also play a key role in managing expectations. It's not about taking sides, it's about making sure everyone's on the same page. If we know a client's budget is tight and the contractor is pricing variations aggressively, we should be managing that tension. That might mean having a transparent conversation early about cost impacts, rather than letting frustration build on both sides. Payment is another big area where disputes brew. Delayed variations, unclear assessments, or deductions without explanation are classic flashpoints. As QSs, we can reduce this risk by ensuring assessments are timely, properly explained, and backed by evidence. If you're rejecting a variation, explain why, and ideally, propose a way forward. Finally, contractual knowledge underpins it all. We don't need to be lawyers, but we do need to understand the basics. Notice periods, program obligations, what counts as instructed work, and how risks are allocated. Disputes often arise when one party acts outside of the contract, and we as QSs are often the first ones in a position to notice that happening. In summary, we prevent disputes through clarity, early intervention, expectation management, and a firm grasp of the contract. It's not just about protecting the client, it's about protecting relationships, keeping progress steady, and saving everyone time, stress, and money. Dispute avoidance isn't an extra task on the side, it's embedded into how we work, communicate, and lead as professionals.